Manchester United taking on Burnley this Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. Now, Manchester United are in winning form at present. The mood around Manchester United is good. So, Manchester United going into this game, I'm hopeful that Manchester United can keep up their good form and claim another valuable 3 points. Now, other teams have slipped up in recent times. Chelsea have fallen a little bit far behind Manchester United in that race for a top 4 place and potentially a top 2 finish. So Manchester United have got to be confident going into this one that we can cement our place in second position because they're not performing very well. Manchester City have slipped off a bit in recent weeks, but I don't really care too much about that because the title's gone. But we've got to cement our place in second position and just keep going and seeing where things take us. But all the excitement at the moment in time is obviously around Alexis Sanchez coming to Manchester United. That has not been completed yet, with Mkhitaryan obviously going in the other direction. So we will just have to wait and see what happens with that. But at present, Manchester United, we just got to look to keep up the winning form. We haven't beaten Burnley because we drew to them 2-2 in the corresponding fixture only a few weeks ago. It wasn't even that long ago, was it? It seems a while ago because Manchester United haven't played a lot of games recently. It seems a while we played on the Monday Night Football, but before that, it was a while ago before we played Derby. So Manchester United looking to get to winning ways in this one against Burnley. The team is going to obviously go for a strong lineup for this particular match. Now, I would expect obviously David Hare will be in goal, but obviously Valencia will be at right back. He's been back this past week or so. Then obviously it's going to be whether he wants to keep Luke Shaw in the team now that Ashley Young is back. But he's praised Luke Shaw and said that he's one of the best left backs out there at this moment in time, which is great to see that he's knuckled down and put the work in order to keep his position in and around the starting squad. Now that Ashley Young's back, though, it does give Manchester United more competition for places in that left back position. And it does look like at this moment in time, Jose Mourinho doesn't want another left back, which we could do without having to sign someone in that left back position in the summer when we've got other areas, maybe midfield, and other areas that we potentially might need to worry about in and around the squad. Now, there will probably be Jones and Smalling, maybe Lindelof may get a run out in this one, but he's probably going to rotate a bit during that game in the week against Yeovil on Friday Night Football in the FA Cup. So I would expect a strong lineup in this one. Matic, Pogba, and I reckon he's going to put Marouane Fellaini in midfield. His vantage could be vital actually in this particular game. But I personally don't like seeing Marouane Fellaini have to start games. We should be beating these even without having to use the height advantage of a Marouane Fellaini in there. But I could just see it, imagine him doing it for set pieces and stuff like that to combat some of their long balls and stuff like that for this one. We know Burnley aren't going to score many goals. They're probably going to try and score from a set piece and stuff like that. So, I mean, we have seen what they can do at Old Trafford. They got 2 goals there, so we've got to be a bit wary. But in recent weeks, they seem to have fallen off a little bit, a bit like Watford. Some of them teams seem to have died off a little bit in the league, and the games are catching up on them now. So hopefully Manchester United can capitalise on that. I think if he goes for a 3-man midfield, it will either be Jesse Lingard or Juan Mata out wide with Martial out on the other hand side and Romelu Lukaku up front. But obviously if he goes for a 2-man midfield, then it'll be probably Jesse Lingard. If he goes for Matic and Pogba in the midfield as a midfield 2, then he'll probably go for Jesse Lingard in that number 10, and then it'll go for Juan Mata out wide. I would prefer not to see Jesse Lingard out wide, to be honest. I think he's better in a more central position, a 10 or an 8 for Manchester United, but he's been playing very well lately, so it's a good chance he could continue his place in and around the squad. But Sanchez will not be able to feature for this one because it still hasn't gone through. Apparently Henrik Mkhitaryan wasn't pleased that he is being given the boot of Manchester United and going to Arsenal, but who would be happy about going to Arsenal? To be honest, they're an absolute joke of a team. And it will be so funny when Alexis Sanchez is finally done and dusted, because all them Arsenal fans that have given Manchester United fans shit over the season or 2, fuck you. Manchester United are still the biggest team in the world. I don't care what people say about money for Alexis Sanchez. If he was really that bothered about money, he would have gone fucked off to China and probably got as more money than Manchester United are going to pay him. So I don't give a shit. He's come here. Manchester United are hopefully going to win more trophies. That is one massive factor. Okay, he is getting paid better than at Arsenal, but he knows that he will get first team football here and challenge more for trophies here than at Arsenal. Arsenal are in free fall at the moment and are getting worse. So obviously at Manchester City could have also won trophies, but probably wouldn't have played a vital part in winning them trophies. And I think that's more what he wants to do at Manchester United, win the trophies, but also play an integral part of the Manchester United squad that will hopefully win trophies. We may not at this moment in time win as many trophies this season as City, but we're back and ready to go. I think Manchester United will get the job done in this game. I'm going to go for Manchester United winning this game 2-0. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.